everyone, as you can see, I have returned to record and put together videos again to upload on YouTube. I told you guys that my computer tower went out on September 9th, that Monday last month. It didn't come back on until last Monday, so I'm back to doing videos for YouTube. Like I said, apparently it was due to the fact that I happen to had lately kept the computer running a lot throughout the day and night where it just couldn't get a break, and because of that it just ran out due to not getting a break. So I just had to be careful to not have the computer on every day, all day and all night long. I've been careful not to have it on long. Missed you guys. I know you missed me. I didn't know that my computer tower could go out, but I guess computer towers can. I mean, I'm sure you guys have experienced your computer towers going out where it wasn't working due to you having it on for hours throughout the day and nighttime every day. And so since then, you probably have been careful. And I remember that troll Brandon Rose said something about, well, maybe it's a good thing that your tower doesn't work. Like, what, you want me to continue making videos just because your ass don't like me? I'm sick of this dude. I never had a troll that kept trolling me this long. It's like, dude, shut the hell up and go away, you piece of crap. But 2024, it has sucked. So many people have passed away. It's just been a lot. It's been a lot for, especially for my sake. And so this is a video where I'm talking about a woman by the name of Julia Ann Church. I used to work with her at my second job, Blossom Springs. And we worked together as a team. She was a nice woman, beautiful inside and out, caring person, down to earth, nice being around, nice, always talking to her and whatnot. Even after I got fired from Blossom Springs and she eventually got fired not too long, we still kept in touch. Wednesday morning, she passed away. Her daughter, Lauren, she texted me last Friday. And she told me that Julia had a severe injury, and it led to her to be in ICU for like 6 weeks until she went to hospice, where unfortunately she wasn't going to make it. Last time I talked to Julia on the phone was back in July. That's the last time we talked to each other, when I was checking up on her and whatnot. Late August, I called to check up on her again, but this time she didn't answer. So I left a message. I haven't heard from her since. Then I tried again sometime later in September. Still nothing. And then I called a couple of times, but when I heard the voice from the answer machine, I just quickly got off the phone because she obviously wasn't going to answer it. I had a feeling she probably wasn't going to answer it. I had no idea what was going on. I thought maybe she was busy. But until her daughter Lauren texted me last Friday, she told me that about the severe injury she had. And this was hard for Lauren to tell anybody, but she texted me and told me that Julia tried to take her life on August 24th. I'm guessing that's probably led to her having the severe injury and then going to ICU for 6 weeks fighting for her life, where she ended up in hospice. So I'm guessing that's probably what led to her having that severe injury. She also had mental health issues. I had no clue. And so I asked her daughter, did she try to get some help? And she said she was on medication and she did see a therapist, but something went wrong where it wasn't working properly. 3 days after her death, she's having her funeral. Her funeral is today. The visitation it's already started because it started at 9:30 and it'll end at 11, followed by her funeral at 11, and then they're supposed to have some type of luncheon. And her daughter Lauren seems nice too. She also texts me saying, if you need a ride, let me know. But unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to go to Julia's visitation and her funeral and stuff and the luncheon. I wish there was like some type of remote control where it could leads to like some type of portal where you can go wherever so you don't have to miss anything. Like, I wish I had a remote control where it could open up the portal to Rochester, to the church where her funeral is supposed to be at, so I can just go. But it just sucks that Julia's gone. I'm going to miss the phone calls we had. Oh, she was only 61 years old. And the sad part is that I always told her that she deserved happiness. And even after she was fired from Blossom Springs, she had that new job, Bellbrook. She always told me about the two nice bosses she had. The elderly people there were so nice. The people in general were so nice, much better at Blossom Springs. And she was a very hard worker there, so she loved it. She became a grandmother 2 years ago. Her little granddaughter, Eleanor. It sucks that she's not going to be around to continue to live to see Eleanor grow up. That sucks. I think this is a picture of little Eleanor. I think this is her with Julia. That's so cute. I love that. They're just smiling at each other. There's another one next where they're smiling into the camera. That's a beautiful one too. And then the other one I like with them is Julia sitting on the ground with Eleanor, and Eleanor's like drawing a flower with chalk. That's just cute. Yeah, and Julia was a tall woman. She was always tall even when growing up. I don't know how tall she was. She had to been about 6 foot. She was a little bit taller than me. I'm just hurt that she's gone, man. It just don't feel right. I've been thinking about her constantly since her death. Her daughter Lauren said she'd been going through her mental health issues since Lauren was 14. And then I always told Julia that I hope that she would get that sugar daddy she wanted so she can go on and retire. Said something about she couldn't retire unless she got a sugar daddy. And she talked about how sometimes she could be lonely at the house, even though her daughters didn't live, far away from her. I just hope that Lauren didn't come to her house one day and that she saw her mom trying to, attempt suicide, and that she stopped her from doing it where it led to severe injury. I hope that wasn't the case. Or maybe, she was trying to call her, but she didn't answer, and then she probably went over to the house and probably saw her suffering from the severe injury. Who knows? I'm gonna miss Julia. And then she told me that, she was divorced by her ex-husband, but they still had a great relationship after their divorce. He did everything for her, looked out for her. Yeah, but I want to do this video to honor Julia and remember her. Julianne Church, born July 15th, 1963, passed away on October 9th, this year, 2004. Julia, I miss you and rest in peace.